So I've been wanting to make a router table out of this piece of aluminum for a very long time. I guess it's been like 8 years or so. I had a project that needed a router table, so it was time to do it. So I bought this JessEm router lift off of Amazon, and now I am making the router table. The goal here is to make a pocket in this piece of aluminum so the JessEm lift can sit in the piece of aluminum. The lift has round corners, so here I'm marking out where the theoretical center of the circle is so that I can then use my Bridgeport mill to mill out the circles. I'm lucky enough to have a Bridgeport mill, so now I'm setting it up so I can put the piece of aluminum in the mill and I can mill out the pocket. Here I'm making sure that the back edge of the aluminum plate is parallel to the Bridgeport mill, and once it's in the right spot, I'm clamping it down. I'm using a center finder in the mill to find where the center of the circumference is. Now I'm drilling a hole that's in the center of the circumference. I'm now using a boring head to make sure that the hole I drill is the exact dimensions of the router plate. If I had a larger drill bit, I could drill a larger hole and then just dial it in with this boring head. But because at this moment I have just a 7/8 drill bit, I have to make the hole bigger and bigger using the boring head. Now I'm milling out the pocket that the router lift will sit in. Wasn't sure exactly how the mill would react to the aluminum. So here I'm doing some experimentation to see what is the best speeds and the best tool. I'm checking to make sure the depth of the pocket is the same as the thickness of the router lift. And once I got it all dialed in, it's time to just make some chips. This stuff was very gummy. I eventually figured out that I should only mill it in one direction. Here I'm just doing a little bit of follow work to get rid of any burrs. And checking the depth. I'm just doing a final pass to make sure that the depth is tweaked in. Now that I got the outer ledge milled in, I am just cutting the center out so that the router lift can sit in there. I wasn't sure how this center section would react if I milled it completely through, so I'm using a grinder and a cutting wheel to remove the last bit of the center section. Some final finish work to get rid of any scratches from a piece of aluminum that's been sitting around for 8 years. A little more handwork to get rid of any burrs. And the first check to see if this thing fits in. It's a hammer fit. I'll take it. The lift appears to be level with the table. And now I'm mounting the router in the lift. I did go back later and make this fit a little bit more loose. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a great day. Hope you learned something. God bless. Take care.